I've been chasing elevation lately. Every hike, I need at least 1,000 feet to climb. Something about the burn, the way the world opens up the higher you get. Hill Canyon gave me nearly 1,500 feet. I left the parking lot, and within minutes the road noise was disappearing, replaced by whatever is alive and buzzing in the California brush in April. The mountain had my full attention. Another morning. I'm on the Hill Canyon Overlook Trail. Just at the mouth of Santa Rosa Valley. It's a beautiful, cool breeze blowing right now. A man who already descended said that it's pretty hot at the top. This hike doesn't ease you in. The Canyon Overlook Trail goes straight up, and it earns its name fast. Within the first 20 minutes, Santa Rosa Valley is sprawled out below you, Camarillo in the distance, and on a clear day, the hills between Camarillo and Moorpark and beyond, what I'm fairly certain was Moorpark itself. The mountain was in full spring color, yellow mustard dotting the hillsides, green rolling across the ridgeline. But what caught me were the small purple flowers, likely purple sage, one of the native plants this coastal sage scrub ecosystem is built around, pushing up through the bare, trampled earth right along the trail. Hikers walking past them, around them, and there they were anyway. At some point, the trail narrowed, overgrown on both sides, just wide enough to pass through. I'm not sure two people could have crossed paths comfortably here. And that's when I heard it, rattling in the brush, both sides. Almost like a call and response, like a conversation that I'm not meant to be a part of. I just kept moving, steady pace, center of the trail. So it's rattlesnake season. And in fact, when my husband and I were out on the Rancho Satwiwa trails about a month ago, we came upon a baby rattler. I'm always hiking looking down because of my ankles, and so luckily for us, I spotted him. We were able to get pretty close, or we got pretty close by accident, I should say. And then he slithered into the bush, and we carried on our way. In one part of this trail right now, I could have sworn it sounded like there were rattlers just having a conversation with each other. I hear some sounds on some part on the left, and it's like I hear an answering call on the right. Or at least that's what I'm choosing to tell myself. From Lizard Rock, the trail drops fast. The Lizard Rock Trail switchbacks nearly 600 feet down into the canyon in under a mile. Going counterclockwise means I came down this rather than up it. Good decision. And then the mountain does something unexpected. The exposed ridgeline just changes. The air cools and the canopy closes in. You go from open scrubland to something that feels genuinely forested almost instantaneously. Terrain has changed again. Now I'm in this woody area. The sound coming from my right is the waste treatment plant at Hill Canyon, to orient you. I'll say what no hiking guide will. It's worth knowing about. This plant processes an average of 8.5 million gallons of wastewater a day for 90% of Thousand Oaks, and it runs entirely on energy it generates itself. Solar panels and biogas captured from the treatment process. Sewage in, clean water and self-generated power out. At the bottom of the Lizard Rock Trail, the canyon opens into Wildwood. The Wildwood Canyon Trail follows the Arroyo Conejo upstream, shaded and cool, with the sound of water running alongside you. Now that we've put the sounds of the waste treatment plant behind us, just listen to the sounds of the birds. So, trail etiquette. It's so interesting. Different trails, different etiquette. It's what I'm finding. Well, I just passed 4 cyclists. I got out of their way. The front cyclist told me that there were 3 more behind him. The last cyclist told me he was the last one. Very, very appreciative, very polite. And then a kingsnake crossed my path. Jet black, unhurried, and completely unbothered. California kingsnakes are immune to rattlesnake venom and actively prey on them. Seeing one means the food chain is intact. I offered silent thanks and kept going. This is not abstract caution. In less than a month, Ventura County has recorded 2 fatalities and 6 rattlesnake bites. One of them at Wildwood Regional Park, the very trail system I was walking through. The warmer than usual spring, the heavy winter rains, and the surge in small rodent populations, all of it has pushed rattlesnake activity earlier and higher than normal this year. Stay on the trail, watch where you step, and if you're hiking here with dogs, please keep them leashed and close. The trail is worth it. Just be smart about it. Here's what counterclockwise did for me. Coming in from the Wildwood side, the falls are the destination. They're on the signs and everyone's headed there. Coming the way I came, the falls weren't the destination. They were just there, in my path, first visible in the distance through the canyon, this 40-foot cascade running hard after a wet winter. Then again closer, the sound of it reaching me before I could fully see it. I didn't go down to the base. I could hear the people at the pool below, the laughter, the noise of a popular spot on a beautiful day. And I didn't want it. I wanted to stay inside whatever the trail had been building in me all morning. So I took the falls in from where I was, let them be what they were from a distance, and kept moving. Some things are better witnessed than entered. From the falls, the trail continues up past the teepee, a permanent structure at one of the trail junctions that marks the point where several trails converge, and where the day hikers who came for the falls tend to gather. I passed through and kept moving. He could have taken that road straight, and then it goes up to Lizard Rock up there. Can you see why it's called Lizard Rock? Maybe. From the teepee, you have a choice. The Mesa Trail back to Lizard Rock is flat, wide, and straightforward. Or Stagecoach Bluff, the harder, higher route along the canyon rim. I wasn't ready to be done with the challenge, so I took the bluff. I'm glad I did. Stagecoach Bluff puts you back on open ridgeline with volcanic rock underfoot, which is uneven and demanding. The kind of surface that asks you to pay attention. And from up there, Thousand Oaks opens up in front of you. Thousand Oaks. Paradise Falls. Newberry Park. Toward Camarillo. Then Lizard Rock appears in the distance, your landmark for the return, the signal that the loop is closing. The little lizards were out in force on their namesake rock, doing exactly what lizards do in April sun. The descent back completed the loop. By the time I reached the car, the road noise was back. Nearly 1,500 feet of elevation. 2 towns, 1 watershed, a kingsnake, a rattlesnake conversation I wasn't meant to hear, and Paradise Falls witnessed entirely on my own terms. That's a good morning. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more travel guides. I post new destinations every Thursday at 2 p.m. Remember, we're savoring the world mindfully, one bite at a time. Until next time, keep gallivanting.